Dear friends, we live in a dynamic and modern Western society where caring for health, especially after the age of 50, has become more important than ever. As people in the West, from the bustling streets of New York to the peaceful countryside of Europe, face aging, we cannot help but notice how this society values maintaining a healthy lifestyle and finding balance between work, family, and self-care. However, amidst all the busyness and pressures of modern life, many of us may easily overlook the importance of listening to our bodies and minds. Today, as a long-time Western monk who has witnessed many transitions in the lives of those around me, I want to share with you some stories about people who have overcome their fears and worries as they crossed the threshold of 50. These stories are not just from books or movies, but from real friends and neighbors in our vast Western community. Like you, they have faced changes in their bodies and minds, but instead of being afraid, they chose to embrace these changes and learn how to live a fuller life. Age 50, the beginning of a new journey. Let me ask you this, have you prepared for your 50s? Many of us, upon reaching this milestone, may still feel young and strong. But the reality is, at 50, we begin to feel the changes in our bodies. The things we used to do without a second thought, like running, climbing, or working long hours, may now feel like a challenge. But does this mean the end of our energy and happiness? Absolutely not. Age 50 is not a time to give up. It is the beginning of a new journey, a journey where we understand and care for ourselves more holistically. This requires changes, but it also presents an opportunity to live a more meaningful life. 2. Why is age 50 such an important milestone? Think of your body like a car that has been in use for many years. By the age of 50, it's no longer new, and if we don't take proper care of it, it can run into problems. The immune system starts to weaken. Health issues that we could easily overlook before can now become serious concerns. Moreover, bad habits like unhealthy eating or a lack of physical activity over the years begin to take their toll. Have you ever noticed that you catch colds more easily, that small wounds take longer to heal, or that you sometimes feel tired for no apparent reason? These are all signs of the gradual weakening of the body as we age. However, the important thing here is not to sit and lament these changes, but to find ways to cope with them. We cannot change our age, but we can change how we take care of our bodies. 3. Walking, a balance between benefit and risk. Walking is one of the most popular activities, and at 50, it remains an excellent form of exercise for the body. But as with anything, walking needs to be done correctly and within the right limits. I once met a man named John, who used to walk for hours every morning, hoping that this would keep his body healthy. But after a while, he began to feel pain in his knees and lower back. Instead of feeling healthier, he felt exhausted and sore. That's when he decided to seek advice from a doctor and realized that walking long distances at his age could actually do more harm than good. Have you ever found yourself in a similar situation? We often think that the more we walk, the better, but after 50, it's not about how far you walk, it's about how you walk. Are you walking with proper posture? This is very important. Keep your head up, shoulders relaxed, and each step light. Otherwise, your joints and bones will be under unnecessary pressure, leading to long-term pain. 4. Nutrition, the key to staying youthful. After the age of 50, our bodies not only change in how they move, but also in how they process food. Have you ever noticed that you feel full for longer after each meal? This is because our digestive system slows down over time, and our bodies are no longer able to absorb nutrients as quickly as before. So what should we eat to stay healthy? First and foremost, protein is extremely important. At 50, our muscles begin to lose strength, and adding protein from sources such as lean meat, fish, eggs, and nuts can help maintain muscle and strength. Vitamins and minerals also play a key role. Green vegetables like spinach, broccoli, and fruits like oranges and grapefruits are rich in vitamins and minerals that help the body fight diseases and stay strong. A practical example, which I often share with my fellow practitioners, is that instead of starting your morning with black coffee, you could try a smoothie made from vegetables, fruits, and a bit of chia seeds. A simple but nutritious start to the day. 5. Mental health. Don't forget to care for your mind. At age 50, many people start to realize that their mental health may not be as sharp as it once was. The stresses and anxieties of life, work, family, responsibilities have accumulated over the years. As we enter this stage of life, it's natural to worry about the future, about aging, and particularly about the health of our mind. Have you ever noticed yourself forgetting important things or reacting more slowly to situations than you used to? These are signs that we need to start taking our mental health more seriously. Our mind, much like our body, needs regular exercise. But how do we exercise our mind? Unlike our body, the mind doesn't need heavy, strenuous activities, but rather gentle ones that stimulate our intellect and emotions. One of the best ways to care for your mental health is to keep yourself engaged with positive activities. You might want to try something new, a hobby you've always wanted to explore but never had the time for. For example, if you've always wanted to learn how to paint, start with simple sketches. Or if you've always been interested in music, why not learn to play an instrument? These activities not only help you maintain mental sharpness, but also bring joy and a sense of fulfillment. Have you ever tried meditation? Meditation is an excellent way to care for your mind. Each morning, you can set aside 10 to 15 minutes to sit quietly, breathe deeply, and focus on yourself. This quiet time helps to release tension, relieve stress, and bring clarity to your mind. Additionally, reading books is a wonderful way to keep your brain active. Reading not only expands your knowledge, but also stimulates your thinking and imagination. You could try reading books on history, culture, or even engaging in fictional stories that open your mind to new perspectives and keep your intellect sharp. Have you ever joined a book club or a discussion group? Social activities like these not only help you stay connected with others, but also keep your thoughts fresh and vibrant. By participating in discussions, you are not only sharing your own ideas, but also listening and learning from others. Finally, it's essential to remember that the mind, like the body, will weaken if neglected. But with small changes in daily life, learning something new, dedicating time to yourself, and engaging in social activities, you will see significant improvements in your mental health. This will not only make you feel better but also contribute to your overall well-being. 6. Social connection, joy and health from the community. As we cross the threshold of 50, many changes occur in life, and one of the biggest challenges is the feeling of loneliness. After years of working hard and caring for our family, when our children grow up and live their own lives, we often find ourselves feeling left behind. Do you sometimes feel that your life is becoming quieter and emptier? This is a very common feeling at this age, but fortunately, we can actively overcome it by building and maintaining our social connections. Maintaining social connection is a key factor in preserving mental health. You can start with the smallest actions, like regularly keeping in touch with friends and family. A simple phone call or text message can bring joy to both you and the person you are reaching out to. Sometimes, connection doesn't need to be grand or complicated. Just small, genuine moments of interaction can be incredibly meaningful. If you feel that your life lacks meaningful conversations, you can consider joining community groups. Have you ever thought about joining a class, a club, or a volunteer group? These activities not only allow you to meet new people, but also give you a sense of purpose and belonging to society. For example, you might join a local volunteer group. Helping others not only brings happiness, but also gives you the feeling that you are making a valuable contribution to the community. Or perhaps you could join a book club, where you can discuss great books with people who share the same interests. These conversations will provide you with fresh perspectives and a sense of connection to the world around you. Moreover, remember that connection is not limited to in-person interactions. Today's technology allows us to connect with people from anywhere. You can join online groups where you can interact with people who share similar interests from around the world. This will help you feel part of a community, even if you aren't meeting face-to-face every day. Finally, remember that it's never too late to make new friends or build meaningful relationships. You can create a colorful and rich social life, even after 50. The important thing is to actively seek out and build these connections, as they will bring joy, mental health, and peace into your life. 7. A practical journey to live healthier and happier after 50. Turning 50 is a significant milestone, and it's also the time when we need to rethink how we approach health and life. Have you ever felt that your body isn't as strong as it once was, and that tasks you used to do easily now feel more difficult? This is completely normal, but it doesn't mean we have to accept it in a negative way. Instead, we can embark on a new journey, a journey of caring for ourselves in a more comprehensive and mindful way. First, let's start with taking care of the body. You can engage in gentle exercises like yoga, tai chi, or taking short walks every day. These exercises not only help you maintain flexibility, but also reduce stress and bring balance to your mind. Don't push yourself with heavy workouts that could do more harm than good. Instead, choose activities that make you feel comfortable and that you enjoy. Second, let's focus on your nutrition. After age 50, our bodies require a more scientific and balanced diet. This doesn't mean you have to give up all your favorite foods, but it does mean learning to adjust portion sizes and making smarter choices. Make sure to incorporate plenty of green vegetables, fruits, and plant-based protein into your daily meals. Don't forget to drink enough water, as staying hydrated is crucial to maintaining good health. Third, take care of your mind. Do you give yourself time to relax and unwind? Keeping your mind relaxed and free from stress is essential, especially at this age. You can try meditating or simply spend time doing what you love, like reading, listening to music, or gardening. These activities not only help reduce stress, but also bring joy and peace to your life. Finally, maintain your social connections. Do you regularly meet with friends and family? Staying connected with others is an important part of maintaining mental health and a sense of happiness. Don't hesitate to participate in social activities, whether they are small gatherings or even just phone or video chats. The journey to living a healthier and happier life after 50 is not something complicated or difficult. The key is to start with small steps, doing something good for yourself each day. Are you ready to begin this journey? I believe that, with proper attention to both your body and mind, you will not only live healthily, but also find joy and fulfillment in every day of your life. 8. Your journey starts today. Are you worried about your health as you cross the age of 50? This is a very real question. In a Western society with medical and technological advancements, we may live longer, but what truly matters is the quality of life we experience as we age. Are you fully taking advantage of the resources this society offers for maintaining your health? When I look around, I see many people in their 50s still striving to work, take care of their families, and often putting their health second. But remember, health is not something we can change overnight. It is the result of how we live each and every day. The story of Elizabeth, rediscovering joy in community. Elizabeth, a British woman I had the pleasure of knowing, went through many emotional struggles when she turned 50. She had worked tirelessly in the legal field for over 30 years, and when she retired, she felt a void, not knowing what to do with her life. Every morning, she would wake up feeling lonely, especially when she saw her old friends moving on with their own families, while she lived alone in a large house on the outskirts of London. At first, Elizabeth decided to fill her time with long walks in the nearby park, but soon she realized that this was not enough to fill the emotional void she felt. Have you ever felt that physical activity alone is not enough to keep your mind sharp and content? That's when she decided to join a local gardening club. There, she met people her age who shared her love for gardening, and through these regular meetups, she felt reconnected with the community. Caring for plants, sharing conversations with new friends, not only lifted her spirits, but also gave her a new purpose in life. She told me, "Every day I wake up, I feel like I have something to look forward to, someone to talk to, and share my thoughts with. This has truly helped me overcome the fears of aging." Are you staying connected with your community? If not, try joining a group that shares your interests, a club, or simply start a conversation with your neighbors. In the West, there are countless opportunities to connect, and doing so can bring you joy and new energy. The story of Richard, Finding balance in life. In the US, I met Richard, a man who had worked in the tech industry for 35 years. As he passed the age of 50, he noticed that he no longer had the energy to work as he once did. The pressures from work and family responsibilities left him feeling exhausted both physically and mentally. He often worried about his health, frequently feeling tired and achy. Do you ever feel that your body is no longer able to keep up with the demands of modern life, where work and family responsibilities consume most of your time? One day, after experiencing a mild heart attack, Richard decided to make changes in his life. He started dedicating more time to himself, exploring yoga and meditation, things he once considered too soft. He also adjusted his diet, cutting out fast food and replacing it with fresh, nutritious foods. This change not only improved his physical health, but also helped him find a new sense of balance in life. Now, Richard spends every morning practicing yoga and meditation, and then enjoys a walk in the park with his wife. He shared, "I realized that work is no longer the center of my life. Health and family are what truly matter." Thanks to these changes, Richard not only improved his health, but also felt mentally refreshed like never before. Are you neglecting your health because of work and life pressures? If so, remember that you can start making changes by doing small things like dedicating a little time each day to listen to your body and mind. In the West, with the growth of mindfulness practices like meditation and yoga, you can absolutely find balance between work and life. The story of Angela, caring for herself in small ways. Angela, a single mother in New York, had worked as a restaurant manager for many years. When she turned 50, Angela realized that she could no longer keep up with the intense workload. Headaches and stress from her job began to affect her life. Every day, Angela faced difficult decisions and felt she no longer had the energy to continue. A friend suggested that Angela take more time to care for herself. And that's when she started making small changes in her daily routine. Have you ever thought that sometimes self-care is as simple as taking a few minutes each day to rest and listen to yourself? Angela began by changing her diet, incorporating more greens and fiber-rich foods. She also joined a local cooking class where she could learn how to make healthy meals and meet new people. She shared, "Before, I always felt like I had to take care of everyone, from my kids to my job, but now I realize that if I don't take care of myself, I can't help others. The small changes I've made every day have brought me relief and happiness." Are you taking time to care for yourself in small ways? Don't wait until your body is worn out to start. Just by taking a little time each day to rest, eat healthy, and do what you love, you will see a big difference in your health and spirit. Final advice: start with small changes. Through these stories, I hope to convey that caring for your health is not something out of reach or overly complicated. Whether you live in a bustling city like New York or a quiet countryside in Europe, you can find ways to love and care for yourself. Are you ready to start this journey? If so, I hope that you find joy, health, and happiness in every step of your journey. Remember, health is not just about physical strength, it's about the peace in your mind and the joy in your life. This journey can begin with small changes, but it will lead you to a healthier, more fulfilling, and happier life. Are you ready to take that first step?